All right, we are back. Welcome in to your Bianconeri's Juventus post-game show. It's your boy, Justin Sofro, alongside my guy, Julian Genotti. How are you doing, sir?
I feel good about myself, especially since we started our predictions between you and I head-to-head battle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm taking an early lead.
You have taken
we'll
an
get
early
into
lead.
that.
I'm pissed.
We'll get into
that. I knew that I would be in the mud. You looked like you were going to be in the mud early on. Guys, okay, before we do anything, smash that freaking like button right now. Do me a favor, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. But let me go ahead and just let you guys know. I'm going to do a little bit of quick advertising. It's for stuff we do here on the channel, but you guys probably didn't see it. It dropped early today. I don't know if we need to change it. I know Ollie said he's going to try different times when he's going to drop it. Maybe it'll be the day before or something like that. We'll see. But basically, we are doing a new prediction. It's a pick'em show. It's basically a prop bet pick'em show. It's a challenge between myself and Julian. You guys can get in on the fun with us if you want. Just make sure you tune in. Go down the video. Obviously, hit the like button for the video to help the algorithm. And then, of course, in the comment section, you can leave your prop bets for each of the 5 topics we picked. We dropped it this morning. Honestly, if you haven't watched it today, go back and watch it after we do this live stream. It's a lot of fun. A lot of BSing back and forth between Julian and myself. And it's not a news video, so it's not something like if you miss it the day or whatever it drops, go back and watch it. It's a lot of fun. We had 5 different topics, 5 different prop bets, which we bet on. We'll go through those throughout this show. Honestly, the show itself is a lot of fun. But honestly, the idea, Julian came up with it, Ollie came up with it. I'm just there. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. But it's a lot of fun, and it's really cool the way the way we go about it, and then the way that what it does to me, it makes me more invested in these games that I want to just kill myself watching. I should probably not say that. I should probably say, you know what I mean? Like,
hey.
I think that's something that may get tagged, so let me make sure I didn't say that. You know what I mean? Something that makes me want to be like, why? I want to, cut my own eyes out because like this is so. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch, but these prop bets make it fun.
And you can join in yourself. Be interactive.
Yeah,
have fun with it.
Absolutely, you guys can be a part of it. Right now, Julian unfortunately has taken a 4-3 lead in those prop bets. It could have gone either way, but DeShilio's a bum ass. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Gets hurt. Of course, he got hurt. It is what it is. I guess we'll talk about. I'm going to go back to this, and we're going to talk a little bit more of this the prop bet show that we're doing on the channel because it's a lot of fun, guys. We have 60 people in here. Smash that like button. Do me a favor right now. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and it really helps our channel. Especially right now is in a really. It's not a good time for Juve fans. Like, to be honest, people watching, people enjoying content. I get it. I understand why you're backing away a little bit because I'm kind of in the same way when it comes to teams struggling. And then it's a slog. It is way too early to be feeling this way. But help us. Hit that like button. Helps the algorithm. Okay. Julian, I'm going to let you open it up. Your thoughts of the match you just witnessed today.
Like, individual brilliance saves the day once again. Saves Max Allegri's butt. Di Maria doing his thing. I just saw a comment saying for my Zio, is there any way to clone Di Maria like 3 times? I wish we had like a 22-year-old Di Maria at this point.
Yeah.
How much better would it be?
If the World Cup
we're safe
happened,
from individual. Yeah, individual brilliance saves this game because if Di Maria doesn't play that game, it's a must. It's mustier than what we actually watched today because that was still bad. It was bad. Dusan Vlahovic, you score your goals, brother. If you want to be compared to Haaland again, you'd have a hat trick today.
I mean, you're absolutely correct, especially when I think of this match. It's so much individual brilliance is the saving grace. 2 games in a row. Obviously, the last one was not Di Maria. It was a different situation. It looked like it was a worse slog, to be honest, last game.
Yeah, it was.
If we're being honest, this game, too, Juve should have had more goals. They should have, you could have easily had 4 or 5 by the end of the match. It's the way
on the contrary,
ball's around.
On the contrary, Maccabi should have had 3 or 4 as well.
Yeah.
They had 21 shots.
Yeah.
They hit the post 3 times.
Can we talk about that real quick? I'm sorry to go back to the show that we did. What was the number? The Maccabi number was
4.5.
6. Oh, 4.5. It was 4.5 total attempts, not goal on target, shots on target. It was attempts, and I'm so glad I took that over. I would be embarrassed if I took that under. That's what I'd
Yeah,
say.
we both hit that one.
Yeah,
so we're good with that.
Part of me
That's
thought
funny.
about, well, do I take that under? Do I do it? Do I whatever? And then I'd be sitting here more filling my diaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, though, massive credit. Di Maria is a baller. If there's a chance we can get him to continue playing after the winter break, that'd be fantastic. But
Can we hold on for a sec though before
yeah.
we go on with this baller stuff?
Yeah,
This was his first very good game.
that's true.
Correct?
Yeah. Okay, I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
Like literally last game against Monza, he was playing like shit and you got a stupid red card.
Yeah.
Where was everyone there? Like we can't just flip flop after every game here.
There are certain people, Alejandro.
We can't just praise Di Maria because you got 3 assists against Maccabi Tel Aviv or whoever we just played.
Yeah. Real quick, Denver.
Haifa.
Just ask the question. Justin Julian, does Allegri get sacked if we don't qualify the round of 16? No, I don't think so. I don't think it matters. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think that matters. I think it matters as in the money, but I don't think it matters to his job security. I think it's all to do with making top 4. And then also winning games, just winning. Like that's what matters.
Yeah.
I mean, but that comes with making top 4. I think as long as you still have the Champions League to look forward to next season, then he could have the chance. But if it's a foregone conclusion that Juve are done and Juve continue to look like they looked like 2 games ago, then he's done. But I don't think that, honestly, I really just don't think, how many other teams have you seen fail to make the round of 16? They get excused away. I understand Juve's made the last 4 of them in a row and bailed out. 3, 4, yeah.
Since 2014.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was going to. The stat I was thinking was more.
We got kicked out.
4 and out. Yeah, exactly. 4 where they did it immediately, got kicked out.
Yeah.
I don't think that it matters. I think if you lose one time, it'll be just like with losing the Scudetto, where it gets excused away, and we continue operating in a club that seems to have maybe lowered the bar a little bit. So I guess off of Di Maria, fantastic performance. I know there's another player who is supposed to be fantastic that you're going to want to take some shots at. I at least that's the feeling I've gotten from you. Personal chat, maybe reading your Twitter a little bit. One guy who's had comparisons to some of the greatest in the sport right now. And something that we've really put a lot on him, on his shoulders, that he should be. And he continues to struggle or make boneheaded decisions, if I'm being honest.
It's boneheaded decisions.
Yeah.
Because you saw, we're talking about Vlahovic, obviously, and I said, I've never compared him to Haaland. I don't think you have, and I don't think Ale has. But obviously some people in the Juventus community do that on the regular. They were comparing, Serbia beat Norway and Vlahovic scored and Haaland didn't. Mm-hmm. Haaland has 19 goals this year.
Yeah.
And if he has the attempts that Vlahovic had today, he has 4 goals.
Right.
So please do not tell me that they're on the same level. Do not use them in the same sentence until Vlahovic starts scoring like he does. Don't do it.
I think honestly, the reason you put any kind of comparison there is obviously it goes down to the root of Juve should have had him and Juve completely effed themselves when it comes to Haaland. He could have been a Juve player. Like he should have been.
If you just don't say, hey, you're going to play U23.
Go to U23. No. Yeah, you go play U23. You're an absolute machine, but it's fine. Go play U23. We care about our youth. It would be funny, though, is if he did that. Think about what Juve could say. Oh, look what we developed. Look what we created here out of the U23 project. Which would have been funny in itself. But yeah, that's frustrating. I'll be honest. I was also one of those that kind of from the beginning, when you bring in Vlahovic, I did put the onus on him, or kind of said, like, to me, you bring him in, the amount of money you're putting into him. No, it's not Ronaldo exactly, but it's still a large sum of money. My expectations are Ronaldo-esque. I
spent over 100 million in total. You spent, including contracts, agents, and transfer fee. It's over 100 mil.
Yeah, what I mean is, I'm expecting those match savers. I'm expecting averaging almost. I mean, it's ridiculous to say, but about a goal every game and a half, basically. At least it's something along those lines.
No, he needs to average more. If I'm going to be honest with you,
I just want to.
He has 13 goals in 23 games now.
Yeah,
fine.
But not good enough for what he's...
It's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not good enough, to be honest. And I'm not trying to shit on him, and there have been games where the service isn't there. But today's... A game like today is perfect to point out you need to be better. The goal he did score today was clinical. Yeah. Prepared himself, set his body, saw where the goalie was, put it in the far corner. Perfect.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't rush Ronaldo. Not when I say Ronaldo was rushing himself out the door, but you're not good. You're not as happy to see him move along if it weren't for you knew that this guy would be in your back pocket and your expectations of him are what he was doing at Fiorentina, at least.
Yep.
And you expect normal math says he goes from a worse team with worse players and playing alongside, or we expect to be, to these guys are higher paid at Juve. These guys are supposed to be better. You're supposed to have a coach that can put together something. You expect better. You expect better at Juve, unless you have other guys that can balance out the scoring. Which
also, you know how we crap on his play with his back to goal. He was actually very good at that today.
Yeah.
He's actually very good, so good for him. But dude, score your goals. Like, if you want to be in the same conversation as the best and the elite in the world, score your goals. Especially against this type of squad.
Yeah, I see our guy Khalid saying Vlahovic can score, but he gets bleeped by low quality center backs anytime, and he can't score headers. I would say
he scored one on Saturday or Sunday.
Right. Well, but the first half of that, where he's saying he gets screwed over, he gets man marked by low quality center backs. That's on you, dude. If you're able to be that, I mean, I would say that easily man marked and that easily, I guess, figured out. You're not a Rubik's Cube. I guess at that point, that's part of your game. That's something you need to work on.
Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, go ahead.
Well, like it was a 3-1 win, and it could have been 5-4. It could have been like a FIFA game, seriously, today. Yeah. That's the amount of chances that were created by both teams. Mm-hmm. Their goalie, I thought, was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So he made some good saves. Keane had a breakaway. Vlahovic had a breakaway. Vlahovic had a one in the first half. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if you saw he tried to put a far post, and then the goalie made a really good save on the ground.
Yeah.
Vlahovic thought he scored, but that was a great save. So it definitely could have been a lot more for Juventus in terms of goals, but at the end of the day, we could have conceded a bunch too. And I'm curious to see what Allegri's going to say after this one.
Yeah, I'm very interested. We'll see when's that. We'll cover some of that when it starts getting tweeted out there by our guy Ale. I think one of the things too, I just want to comment on, that's frustrating, and everybody knows this because like if you watch any bit of Juventus, it's obvious. But like, it's so infuriating to watch a guy like Max Allegri. When he coaches, he has this knack to make less than players look amazing and players that are world class look average. And what I mean by that is he does it for the wrong teams. Like he finds a way to make average guys who look like dudes that would just be dribbling the ball on a street corner, you know what I mean, at a pickup game, look like world beaters against Juve, against guys like Di Maria, whatever. And I understand they end up winning 3-1, but you spinked your guy a little bit tight at a point in the game there when they found that one goal. So it's just infuriating. It's still like I'm obviously I'm not trying to turn this into a Allegri out video. We have plenty more time for those in the future. For right now, Juventus get the win. If you haven't hit that like button already, do me a favor and hit that friggin' like button. Let's get to at least let's do 50. If we can get 50 likes in this video, I'd be happy. I usually am shooting for 100, but today 50. Let's do 50. If we get 50 at least, Juve will definitely. What do you always do? They're going to qualify for the next round, for the round of 16. Let's do that.
That's bold, especially once we go to the next part of our thing. Benfica drew PSG today.
They did. So, I mean, I'm in no illusions right now that I believe that Juve are better than those two squads, and I think.
Not right now.
We have to hope that there's some kind of just collapse and Juve are able to pick up 2 wins at least.
You know what the worst part about it too is?
Yeah.
We should have won that game like 4-5-1. Like if Vlahovic actually scores his breakaways and Keane scores his breakaways and you run up the score a bit and then you can have that goal differential against Benfica because you have to go play Benfica.
Yeah.
So, because we could not easily, but we could draw PSG away or at home, in our last fixture. But it is what it is. We pooped ourselves, and let's talk about it now. The mental capacity or the mentality of these players is fragile. Absolutely fragile, because one ball played in behind us. The guy Szczesny took a walk. He went on an adventure, got rounded, scored on, and we absolutely do not know what we're doing after that. we shit ourselves for 10 more minutes before we get the 3-1 goal. That has to stop. Against Milan, you're going to concede more goals after that if you continue to have that kind of mentality.
If Milan,
that's poor.
If Milan don't look like they look like today, but I mean, of course, they're playing
Chelsea,
so it's not.
Yeah,
it's not exactly apples to oranges.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, that doesn't make sense. Why can't you compare fruit? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know why that always bothers me, and I say it. I guess. So people are talking about it in the chat. I see it already. A lot of people saying if they come looking like that in Milan, yada yada yada. I mean, what are your expectations going into Saturday against that Milan match? Can they keep? And I hate to say, can they keep the streak up? Because they won 2 matches, but like, let's not.
They played bottom feeders.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, let's not kid ourselves that Juve looked good at any point, really. Like
we two or three players look good.
Yeah,
and that's what's going to have to happen on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And I hope it's a center back, and I hope it's a midfielder, and I hope it's an attacker on Saturday. So we're
Di Maria's out though, right? Di Maria can't play.
Yep, correct.
Well, there takes one of the main guys who. Yep. I mean, like again, if I'm bidding the knee to many people, I mean, Di Maria, I never really said he was going to be bad. I just said that he was going to quit. I just questioned whether he will continue to put this kind of effort once the season rolls around, once the World Cup ends. So yeah, and then Milik can play as Misak said. So will Milik be back? Will he be? Is he?
He was on the bench, so I think it's one of those injuries where like if you probably played today, then you'd be out Monday or on Saturday.
Yeah,
because of the muscle fatigue. So I hope his muscles awaken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How else do you say that? I don't know what else to say to that.
So wait, does that mean we're just setting ourselves up for him being out the next match then? Is that how we're operating?
Well, hopefully they're awake now. Hopefully by Saturday they're awake.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know how else what muscle fatigue. What the fuck
knock,
is that?
muscle fatigue. Yeah, there's always an excuse. There's always I don't know. Muscle re-energizes Julian. Misak says
great. Mine aren't asleep. I don't know. Have your muscles ever been asleep?
They're barely.
Unless they're like pins and needles. I don't know.
I mean, they barely wake up. To be honest, at this point, I don't even know if my muscles work. It's just I help move a guy. That's about as much, serious muscular workout I get anymore in my kid, because it's all tackling a kid at this point. All right. I mean, I am happy. I am at least happy to walk away 2 wins in a row. Not a bad trend coming back from the break. Again, don't take much from it. Don't there's no need to do the fan flip where it's like now we start buying back in. There's no need for that just yet.
Not yet.
But at the same time, we can at least be content with having 2 victories because we've seen Juventus lay eggs against worse squads.
Yep, absolutely.
We literally just did it like 2 weeks ago, or whatever it was.
And I'm not going to be hot takey here, but we laid an egg for the majority of this game. We conceded 21 shots to Maccabi Haifa.
Yeah. No.
21. Do you understand how crazy that is?
Yeah, you had to change that over-under for next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or for Saturday,
I'm going to say fucking 13 and a half or something.
Mm-hmm. Guys, do me a favor. If you're in the live right now, make sure you hit that like button. But do me a favor. Drop a 1 in the chat right now if you watched our prop bet show. Just drop a 1 in there. And for all the people, if you drop a 2 if you haven't, and if you put a number 2, go watch that freaking video right after this. It's fun. We had a lot of fun, a lot of good time. Yeah. It's something different. It's not your normal. I know people love, for the algorithm, usually the daily news videos. The news videos do well. That's great. Yeah. But what we want to do here is more than just that. More than just news. Yeah. So
we want to have some fun.
Thanks, Anine. Master G, go to hell. Thanks, Misak. Anyway, appreciate everybody who actually did. Who was so wrong? What's B1897? Who are you talking about, B1897?
I think we actually did pretty good. 4-3, that's pretty good.
We actually did really well. Thanks, Master G. Same to you. Looking back on it, there were a couple things that I would have changed if I would have thought more. But just because I'm like, I should have known. Okay, I'm going to go into this rant a little bit. I have to put my trust in my faith. And especially, I don't like when I'm doing these prop bet gambles with you. That literally, normally, no, Allegri wouldn't pull a damn person. He wouldn't pull it, and he didn't. He didn't until after that. It was 65, I think, is when it started. Something like that. But I have to put my faith in Mattia DeScilio to not get injured, which I should have. It's hard because you don't really know the starting lineup going into it, and it is what it is. It's just okay. Oh, B1897 says it's about choosing the number of shots from Maccabi. Yeah, we were way off. We tried to live in a sane world.
Yeah,
Max Allegri football is not a sane world. 4.5 probably should have been good.
Listen, I'm putting it to 12.5 on. When are we doing that one? Monday.
Yeah.
Monday night.
Or was it Friday night? Friday night. We play Milan Saturday.
Yeah, so when we play Maccabi again.
Oh, you mean next time? Okay, sorry. I thought you meant for the Milan match. I'm like,
no, for Milan, I'm going to put it at 43.
Something ridiculous. Yeah. Guys, while you're in here, though, I'm sorry to go back to the prop bet show. Thank you for everybody who did watch it. Thank you for the 5 people it looks like that watched it. Crazy Ray. Crazy Ray, to hell with you, sir. Go watch the video, though. Please don't watch the video. But for the people that actually are going to watch the videos and stuff like that, there will be a punishment. Maybe there should be also a reward for the winner at the end of the season. We'll have to figure out something there. Come up with ideas. If you guys would like to see something, maybe you guys are more twisted and evil than maybe Julian and myself can be for each other. Yeah, midfielder did score. I was twice.
Hell yeah.
I keep going back between topics, but like Rabiot, like, are you kidding me? You haven't scored in how long? What, a year and a half, 2 years?
Let's talk about him after you do this part. Let's talk about Rabiot.
Come up with some kind of twisted, punishment that'll be fun that we can do on these videos that we're doing for whoever loses these prediction pick'em matches that we're doing. It's a lot of fun. Maybe we can get Julian to shave his head. Julian threw out the idea of me shaving my beard. Now that would be twisted, and I didn't really sign up for that when I got into this. I don't think you want to see fat babyface Justin on the channel. He's just got fat, but you don't think you can see babyface Justin. It looks just like a giant penis over here on the TV screen. That's all.
We do not want that. We do not want that.
We do not. Anyway, okay, let's move it in. Rabiot scores for the first time in what? Year and a half, 2 years? Something like that?
Since May 2021.
Yep.
And it's now October 2022. So a year and a half almost.
Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry.
A year and a half almost.
Yeah, so I wasn't completely off. Yeah. I expected last season for him to have his one banger.
Yeah.
Didn't have his banger. Didn't have his banger. Now he had 2. Well, I don't know if they're bangers, but he had 2 goals today.
He had 2 good finishes.
Yeah.
For what he is and what we know he is, he was good. Does that mean he is a? Does that mean we need him for the future? Would you give him a new contract at maybe a million or 2 lower? Would you do that?
I wouldn't, but I've been firmly on the anti-Rabiot train. Like firmly, like. Move on, find somebody better. I can understand some of the arguments that are coming out for him, and I do think it's funny. Khalid puts out there, though, the Rabiot playing for a new contract.
Yes.
He's doing the Alexandro thing. Yeah. Alexandro had to play until he couldn't be sold. He did that thing. And now he's doing this, where he's going to give enough reasons, enough excuses for Max Allegri to get, to push for a renewal.
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, the amount of money.
If he is essential for this team.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Is that fair to say?
This season?
For this team, he is essential.
Yeah, I think, see, a lot of me kind of just leans on, I feel like Allegri makes him be essential. Like, I don't feel like he should be, but in Allegri ball, he's going to be.
This is my point. So he is essential for this team at this current time.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think if Max Allegri is, for God knows how he's going to be the coach for oncoming years, he will do his damnedest to tell the management to re-sign this guy. I promise you that.
Well, tell me this. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my not disagreeing with you because I agree with that.
Yeah.
My issue with that, I don't know why I said issue like I was orgasming. My issue with that is, so he turned down a contract with Manchester United
for 10 mil.
For 10 mil. And Juve are currently paying him
7.
Okay, 7. So you're expecting me to believe that he's going to take, because I mean, Arriva Bene, all those guys, Kenabini, their mantra is to lower the wage bill.
Yep.
So you're going to tell me that Adrian Rabiot will renew and for less than what he's making right now at Juve?
I'm telling you that there's no chance he's going to take less than $7 million. I don't know where he's going to find it, if he finds it. Mm-hmm. But I think he will be one of the... Remember how Dybala was a free agent for a while? I think this is going to be the same kind of scenario where he's going to be a free agent for a while. And he might circle back to us. Mm-hmm. But if he finds any money on a better team anywhere else... Yeah. And because if he keeps up how he's playing right now, he will get shouts from other teams.
Yeah.
And teams will call.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of standard of team, but teams will definitely call.
I think if Juve and the management hold their standard of what they expect, their expectations for players and what they're going to pay players, I think there's no shot in hell he gets renewed. Especially if Rabiot takes the same approach that he did this summer.
Yeah.
I think no shot in hell. I think it's done. He's gone on, move him on. And I personally believe move him on. I'm sorry, 1 or 2 good games here and there, sprinkled in throughout a season of mid or worse is not good enough.
Yep.
Especially when you see guys come in but you look at Paredes who comes in, and I know they're not playing the same position, but a midfielder like him who comes in and looks good. I mean, today he was a bit invisible, but overall, yeah, I guess that is good. Now you don't remember him bleeping up.
Exactly.
So
he's very good moving the ball forward.
Yep.
Made some great tackles also. he dove and stopped one with his head. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that shot block. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the Rabiot thing, he's essential for this team at the moment. I hate it. I hate that he's essential for the team, but that's how we play. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but he's got to play at this point.
Yeah.
He's got to. And I hate it because I don't like his play style. I don't.
It's also this. We talked about it last game. Manuel Locatelli has not lived up to what he's supposed to be doing performance wise. Somebody's got to figure him out. Whatever's going on with him, I don't think it's an injury issue, but whatever it is mentally, whatever it is, if there's something else going on, I don't know. Is it girlfriend? I don't know what's going on with him. But he does not look like the same player he looked like for the Italian national team. He doesn't look like the same player he's looked like for Juventus when he first came, or at Sassuolo. Let's say that.
Yeah.
And as long as he continues to look mid or worse.
Oh, that's a new age saying you got there.
I know. I think I heard somebody say it earlier today. So now I'm saying mid for everything right now. That's probably what's actually going on. But as long as that continues to be the case, Rabiot is going to have, or Max Allegri is going to have his excuse to use Rabiot. Right?
Yep. Absolutely. It's kind of a sad situation because we started how does McKennie keep getting minutes? Not that he was horrible. He wasn't horrible today.
No, but
he doesn't deserve these minutes though.
Yeah. He shouldn't be playing starter minutes.
No, he shouldn't. He should be coming on and being that trailer into the box and being a late game player when there's going on counterattacks. By the way, Moretti came on and he looked horrendous.
I mean, he played a few minutes though, right? He played That's fair though. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
He looked horrendous. So
I guess don't underestimate the Max Allegri regression. I don't know what else to say. I think you give him more time. I don't know. Is anybody else having issues with it? Is this stream working for everybody else?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I just want to make sure on I was pulling it up on a phone and for some reason it wasn't loading, but I feel like people are commenting, so it's working. Okay, it's working. Okay.
Can you get rid of that Inter shirt? Can you get rid of the Inter shirt comment?
Oh, sorry. Well, just real quick. The reason I threw that up there is that's one idea. So Blue Alien threw one saying a punishment would be do a show with an Inter shirt. The issue with that one is that means I have to go buy an Inter shirt.
Yeah, no chance.
And I'm not a small dude, so that means I have to buy one. I can't just go borrow one. I have a friend who has an Inter shirt, but he is he's no offense, Ale, he's your size. He's small. He's a small or medium. Your boy's wearing an XL at least. Sometimes I literally, I don't know if you've noticed, some of these shirts start to get a little bit more tighter. I don't know if it's the style now where dudes wear tighter clothes. Doesn't work for big dudes. So like, don't make me embarrass myself going to get like a triple XL to make it look like a normal shirt. Like, cause I don't want like the skin tight things. Everything else in XL works. Everything else it works. But for some reason, some of these like Nike, Adidas, whatever things, they're getting the more form fitting. And your boy, it doesn't do me any favors. Let's say that. So there's one idea. Guys, throw out some more ideas if you want to have more punishment ideas. We can have some fun stuff. Doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be Juve related, could be sports related. I mean,
I saw Haneen say something about food, like eating something gross or something.
Oh, did she? That's not a bad idea. That would be good for actually on TV.
You can eat chocolate because you don't like chocolate.
Dude, it's not that big of like I like chocolate. I'm allergic to chocolate, but it's like it's a sneeze. It's a sneeze. I can just get a little stuffed up. You little stuffed up nose.
You gotta eat a piece of chocolate before you do a solo live.
So you want me to, so you just want me to have an allergic reaction on screen for everybody. It's like, what if I eat something just like a puffed up, like a puffer fish, like more than I already am?
I like Stephanie's.
Let me see what Stephanie got. I'm scrolling down. Oh no. Wear a Kentucky shirt. Oh no, Stephanie, I thought we were close. I thought we were friends. What are we doing? Did you get your shirt yet, by the way? I don't even know. I know it's supposed to ship out, but I know they take forever sometimes. Did you ever get your shirt? Justin must wear a wig. Okay, see, the only way that would work is if you maybe do it for like a week straight with completely serious, like a full on wig and like just
Antonio Conte.
Yeah, just do a show for a full week. But it can be one of those, like, I've seen other people do it on different channels and different shows where they wear a wig, but it looks like an obviously stupid fake wig. But, like, make me get, like, a full-on... Okay, good, Stephanie. I'm glad you got it. Like, a full-on fake wig that looks real and just do a full-on show, like throughout the week. Like, what if there's one that has, like, a man bun look?
Oh, yeah.
Like, has, like, the top knot. There we go. That's yeah. That'd actually be really funny.
Yeah, but is that embarrassing for you? That's not embarrassing for you.
No, that'd just be fun. Yeah,
you'd want to do that.
I'm also not somebody that gets easily embarrassed. I mean, obviously, I'm doing this channel, and you guys make fun of me all the time and stuff. But like,
we don't make fun of you.
From the beginning, there's always like some trolls that come out and say stuff. Like, it doesn't bother me. Yeah. Like, there's always joke comments. I don't know. Like, I don't get easily embarrassed. Like, I remember my wife's parents when I first started dating her. Used to look at me weird because I would do random stuff. So we had, like an ugly Christmas sweater party. My friends had that. So they had the ugly Christmas sweater party. I show up, and instead of doing the ugly Christmas sweater, I did the full-on, the pink bunny costume from, You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
Wait, what?
It's a Christmas Story.
Yeah.
The classic, where they make the kid wear the pink bunny costume. Yeah. So I won that one, but I was willing to go make the full pink bunny costume and I wore a sweater over it. So there's certain things I'm just not going to get embarrassed by. Like I'll do whatever stuff. Like when we did the, there's powder puff football when you're in high school, and like the guys have to dress up as bitches and do stuff like that. I did it. Looking back, probably bad look, but it happened. So it's whatever. Wing of Winter says, you go live with face painted with black and blue color. Dude, actually it would be kind of funny what would be funny is if like people, especially with their channel being younger, it's like I had to do shows with like an Inter thing somewhere behind me, not real, like, or just like nonchalantly wearing like an Inter thing, or you know what I mean? So just like trying to do the videos to see how many people that don't regularly watch it catch on and get pissed off because of it. Something like that would be kind of funny. I don't know. We'll come up with ideas.
I agree.
It has to be something like that, but it also kind of has to be, it can be a one-time thing. It's got to be like a full week. That's the only way it's a real punishment, I feel like. Because one time it's just...
No, for sure.
It's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people, while we've been talking, are just hating on Moisey Ken, saying Keen's terrible. No doubts about that. Stephanie says, I don't know what games you guys watched. Keen tripped over himself and can't even dribble.
This is one of his better games, though, which is the sad thing. Yeah, I hate that.
It doesn't bother me. I don't know. Like, like it really bothers you or what?
Yeah, like I like it's Inter, it's Man United, it's Toronto Maple Leafs, and it's like the Dallas Cowboys. Just the worst of the worst.
I mean, Blue Alien's got a point. That's what makes it a punishment. That's why it's a punishment. You're supposed to hate it. That's the point. Guys, do me a favor. Smash that like button. I said 50. I'd like to get 60 because we're at 45 right now. Do me that favor.
Do it.
Yeah.
Push it.
Exactly. Anyway, let's move back and actually talking about sports. Let's actually talk about Juventus and what we saw and what we witnessed, what we liked, what we didn't like. Your Ozio says he has a Cowboys jersey for you to wear.
Yeah, because he's a Cowboys fan.
There you go. This is Ezekiel Elliott. Is that what we got?
Emmett Smith, probably.
Emmett Smith.
That's how old he is.
Got him. Anyway, okay. I think, again, going back to this match, let's also talk about, because I feel like a victory can also pump up. You got a little bit of a, that riding high, or that at least breathing easy.
Momentum.
Juve won, especially after Juventus have continued to kind of crap their pants 2 weeks ago. So now it's almost like we're okay with it. Like, there's even a part of me that I feel it's like, oh, okay, they won, though. They won these 2 games. Like, even though the performances, I would say, were bad. Like, throughout, especially the Bologna match, they won 3. They had 3 goals, right? 3-0. Yeah, 3-0.
They won 3-0.
But at the same time, it didn't feel like it was 3-0. It didn't have
for sure.
You know what I mean?
We scored on pretty much all of our chances, barring one. So that's why I felt like that.
I guess that's my question, because I talked about before. I even said over a year ago that I don't personally care about beautiful football, the quote-unquote beautiful football, but at the same time,
it has to be effective.
When you're watching bad football and they're winning bad, like, that's not fun to watch either. It's still a chore.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to ask you this.
Okay.
We've won 3-0 and 3-1.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
We're headed into Saturday against Milan, who just got bent over by Chelsea today, and through the skin of their teeth beat Empoli on Saturday.
Yeah.
With a few stoppage time goals after they got drawn. After, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard that.
You hearing that? Yeah, it's my wife. My kid just got home, I guess, with his grandparents.
Nice. Who has more momentum going into that game?
I mean,
I don't think it's quite obvious, even though I laid it out like that.
Yeah, you laid it out like a teacher does when you have an obvious answer. It's like, who does it? Come on, guys, who's got this class? I would say, just by default and logic of 2 wins versus eking it out and then getting blasted by Chelsea for the most part, you would say Juve. But again, I think we have to look at the full picture, and through most of the season, Milan's looked good, and Juve have looked like trash, to be honest. That's the only way I can look at it. So regardless of the situation, Milan should be favored. Milan should have the momentum.
Milan have a bunch of injuries. Mm-hmm. We're missing Di Maria, Chiesa, Pogba.
It's just massive.
So again, it's a toss-up. We do pick'ems. This is a toss-up on Saturday. Mm-hmm. It's at the San Siro, so obviously another advantage to them. But Pioli has a system where everybody can suit it. What's Luca saying?
He's saying, "Ah!" That's what he's saying. You can hear him. Here's the problem. If there's ever any doubt about my family and their Italianness, and they're not even Italian, it's just me. Well, Luca's got it now, but Luca is just screaming and yelling nonstop. I don't know how loud your family is, but
loud. Super loud. I'm the quietest one.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that you're a little bit more not monotone, because you still got whatever, but you're more calm. I guess there's more of a calm to you. No, it's constantly not angry screaming, but just screaming for fun. Luca just screams and runs down the hallway at me and stuff like that. I'll be on a business call, breaking down.
Good.
We'll be talking about literally, oh yeah, this rape case and this murder case is really serious. And here's all this stuff that happened. And then, right down the hallway. I'm like, guys, we're being very serious right now. We're going to talk about this. Stuff like that. I'm like, guys, this is serious right now. Luca, calm down. And then eventually I'll have 2 screaming and running down the hallway, and I can only imagine. I'm just gonna imagine they're just gonna be jousting and just or where you have the big things, the big pillow things. Where you
get them Hulk hands.
That is a great idea. I'll probably do that, guys. We are 3 likes away from 50. I asked for 50 during this live stream. Do me a favor, get that like button. All right. Back to what you were saying before Luca completely derailed me.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy Blue Alien, who just became a member of the Bianconerizone.
You got a soundboard, man. You got a soundboard.
I know, I do. Wait, oh, I turned it down all the way. Sorry. Well, I can at least just do this one. But that's not as celebratory as it should be. It should be...
This does absolutely nothing for me.
Oh, it should... No, it does turn me on. No, it does turn me... It does. It does. Don't say it doesn't. What do we got? We got...
That's a damn coaching mistake. That the kids are playing their tail off and the coaches are screwing it up.
That's usually about Max Allegri. We'll work on this. I don't know. Oh, wait.
He had a voice that could make a Wolverine purr.
There we go. Well, that's Blue Alien. You got a voice that'll make a Wolverine purr. Thank you very much. We appreciate the support. Reach out, if you haven't already, on Twitter. Reach out to Julian and join the... he said, nah.
To me.
Huh? Oh, not Julian.
Reach out
sorry.
to me.
Alejandro.
I don't know what to do.
Reach out to Alejandro on Twitter. He'll get you added if you haven't already. I don't know if you're on Twitter or what you're on. Just do that. Also, I just pressed Blue Alien. Is it an alien or is it... At first, I thought it was like a White Walker from Game of Thrones. But it's not. You got to explain what your photo is. But appreciate it. All right.
We totally got derailed. There's. Do you want to go Rabiot's post-game comments, Allegri, or Vlahovic?
Let's start it with Rabiot.
Not Vlahovic, Di Maria.
Let's go Rabiot, Di Maria, and then let's wrap this show up with Max Allegri and talking about him. Is that good?
Okay. Yep. Right. So here's Rabiot. You guys can find this on the Bianconerizonechannel Twitter account. So this is from Rabiot. I'm happy with the attitude as well as the goals, but as far as I've already said, it's not that it's important, but winning, and we did that well tonight. Minus the second half, but the road is the right one. So he recognizes that the second half was a shit show. Okay. And it was. And they did well the first half, but yeah, when you score 2 goals, you think your life is top shit right now, right?
Yeah.
So he's not going to come out and say, "Oh, we sucked," or "We need to be better at this." And then he goes on to say, "They have good players. Okay, it will be a different game in the return leg. We have to be concentrated, but with this attitude, we will win." Again, the quality of competition, they're fine. Mm-hmm. They're fine. They like to attack, and they had their chances. They still suck. Like, that is still not a good team.
No, and
Maccabi.
No, Maccabi. I mean, should be, like I said, you can consider them with. I mean, I understand they made Champions League. They won whatever their league, I guess, to get there. But like, you should consider them like in the same boat as Bologna, as like those kind of squads.
That's what I thought. I think they're worse than Bologna on paper.
Probably, yeah. So
like, also another thing, that team is pretty comparable to Victoria Pilsen, which played Bayern Munich yesterday, and Bayern Munich ripped their assholes apart like 5-0. Mm-hmm. Like, and Victoria had like 3 shots or 3 chances, maybe max.
Yeah.
So we should be rolling these teams over, not maybe 5-0 because we don't have quite the potency, but we should still be rolling these guys over.
Absolutely.
Not squeaky bum time.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's just, again, it's where's the bar set now? Where does Juve see themselves? Like, is this, if you're okay with competing like this, then you continue on as it is. If you're with not winning a Scudetto or winning or ever dreaming about winning a Champions League, you continue on with this, with Max Allegri and what he's doing.
So I got a question. Mm-hmm. You know how Max Allegri, now Rabiot said, "Oh, that's a good team."
Yeah.
We should be aware of what they can do.
Yeah.
Do you think Julian Nagelsmann, who's Bayern Munich's coach, or Ryan Gravenberch is going to say about Victoria Pilsen, "That's a good team over there"?
No. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't listen to their press conferences, so there's a good chance.
I don't.
A lot of people like to they try to give some kind of credit to their opponent. So you would say something like that, but you don't mean it. I'll just say that they're not gonna. They sure as hell don't respect them, and they shouldn't. To be honest, I mean, okay. I guess you respect whatever opponent you're gonna go against, but you also should believe that you're gonna wipe the freaking floor with them.
Yes. Yeah. And the way we play, it's like we actually respect the other team too much.
Yeah.
When we play these kind of teams, so
they play scared a lot.
Yes, I just want them to go and put the pedal to the metal. Full throttle, 90 minutes, but they won't.
Yeah.
Because we never had, well, we used to like 5 years ago, but we haven't in some time now.
Yeah.
Let's go to Di Maria, what he had to say, because, again, first game.
Yeah, Rabiot kind of
been
said a
very
nothing
good.
burger, but yeah, let's hear Di
Yeah.
Maria.
Yeah. So Di Maria says, we did a great job. This is the second win in a row. I tried to do my job, which is to provide assists, which he did. He got 3. And I'm happy to be able to let my teammates score. I'm very sorry not to play against Milan. I regret it. It was a mistake. I won't repeat. You better not. This is my point from before. Like, you pooped yourself against Monza and you got rattled and you put yourself into the situation. You teased your fans today. You got your 3 assists. You could have had 5 probably, and now you can't play against one of our biggest rivals.
One of the most important, one of the most pivotal matches of the season.
It's a 6-pointer.
I mean, it is. Yeah, absolutely. But also just because, like, right now you lose that match, and you're not done, but you feel's done. Like, you feel defeated as a club. Like,
your momentum is over right away. Like, there's nothing good about it.
If you win that match, it completely revitalizes the championship for the fans. And this is, I mean, to me, this is important. The onus is on Max Allegri for Saturday to win that match because, like you said, they're out with a lot of players that are injured, they're hurt, they're coming in off of 2 poor matches where they lost 1 and they barely eked out 1 against Empoli. And then you got Juve, who now maybe some fake juice energy from winning against bad teams, but at the same time, you are missing good players, but you're still going to have Vlahovic. Kostic is going to have to step it up. Guys like that. Leandro Paredes is going to have to look better than he looked today, even though, like you said, he didn't do anything bad. But those guys need to step it up. Szczesny can't do whatever the fuck he did today. Why was he out of fucking goal? Why did he come out? Why was Szczesny coming out of goal like that today? I cannot make it.
Going on an adventure. I don't know.
I think Ale always tweets it out, or do you tweet it out? The Frodo, I'm going on an adventure, whatever it is. Yeah. That's
what he did today. Lunatic. That was lunacy.
I love that. It was right after yesterday, the day before, whatever it was. No. It was. Actually, it was yesterday when I was reading the quotes. It was my solo video where literally Szczesny said, "Sorry, I've been gone this long. Glad to be back. Glad to help this team."
You helped them all right.
You helped the
other team.
You helped a team. You did. Yeah. But okay, what's up, Vitz? Appreciate it. That's somebody right?
Yeah, that's my cousin's boyfriend. The video, Jacob.
Anyway, nice.
Continuing on a personal level, I don't notice any differences. The important thing is the group. I helped the team to win. We scored 3 goals in 2 consecutive games. We fought to change the result. We knew they had a good game with Benfica and PSG. Talking about Maccabi, they have important players, but we have played a very good game. In the return leg, we have to be careful with counterattacks. Okay,
that's accurate. Those are all accurate statements. I mean. Give me something good. Can we be honest? Can we be honest here?
You should have probably said I could have had 5 or 6.
I love doing this channel, and I'm not trying to be the American that's just pissed off because he's getting this, but I'll be honest, and I understand these are also translations. Can the players give me something? Can you give me a soundbite? Give me something to work with here. Throw me a freaking bone. Literally in America, all the times. I mean, can we get a Marshawn Lynch? Can we get somebody like that? Can we get somebody?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Can we give some? One of these guys be fun? And can they not be boring ass robots? That's literally what they are right now. And they're kind of just putting out there. I need a guy who has a lot of energy. I'm just asking for me. I'm basically asking for somebody who's going to say dumb shit like me. But give me somebody who's going to be hyped and somebody who's also going to go out there and just say something out of pocket. You know what I mean? Can we get some of that? Don't just give me the company line. And I feel like maybe that's just what something Juventus does. And I get it. It makes Juve look good. It's a good looking thing for that. But it also makes you boring. It makes you uninteresting. I mean, especially when you're playing boring ass football and you're not interesting and you're slow and you're whatever to watch. Give me another reason. Give me another reason.
You know who's always good for a quote? Delit.
Yeah.
He was willing to call out what the hell was going on. Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, you also have guys I hate to use, but Antonio Conte, who says fun stuff. who does fun stuff. As much as I have flipped from fuck this guy to be like, okay, I love this guy again. Like, come on home. But like, give me something like that. But yeah, Seeker of Truth says half these guys barely finish school, and they're media trained, and it's part of the program. It's part of the Buffon and Chiellini spoke freely sometimes too. That's a good point. But we don't have
who they are.
Yeah.
But look who they are, the status.
You have to get to that level for anybody to like trust you or to let you, where you don't live in fear of reprimanding. Because like, who's going to come after Buffon or Chiellini? You need guys like that.
Do we want to address Kostic first, like Khalid's requesting, or do we want to do Allegri's quotes?
Let's do Kostic, and then
I have 2 words for Kostic, or 3 words for Kostic.
Well, let's do Kostic. Let's get it out of the way, and then let's go through Allegri.
He was crap. That's my 3 words. And it's exactly what we thought he would. Like, he's a 12 million euro player.
Kostic, he is who I thought he was.
Yep.
It's that quote. The quote, they are what we thought they were. That's who Kostic is. Kostic is who I thought I was. A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. That was my one nut. That's a cut. Ooh. Oh, why did I say it that way? Anyway, damn it. Anyway, that's my one. I was wrong about Milik and I was wrong about Paredes. I bend those knees. I bend the knees for both of them. That's another way to take out of context. That could be a little bit weird.
Another nut.
No, that's another nut. I guess I'll find. It's a different kind of nut I'm finding. Anyway, God damn it. Oh no. Anyway, I was wrong on those 2 guys. I will say that. But when it comes to Kostic, he has been on the money. Disappointing. All these people love hyping up Kostic. I remember in their Mercado. Oh, he saves so much money. Oh, you can't go with whatever. He's cheap. Yeah, he's cheap for a fucking reason. He's cheap because he's not good. Because he's not. He doesn't do anything. He can't even 4 tips at crosses. Is that what it was?
Yeah, 4 crosses today, 1 accurate cross. He went 1 of 9 on Sunday, but he did score his goal, and I think he mishit that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it looked like he mishit it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Sonny says Kostic was terrible today. His worst game of the season. He's had a lot of those. Lester says, Steve,
to be fair, sorry, he should have had an assist on Vlahovic in the first half when Vlahovic pooped himself in front of the net. But it is what it is.
Lester says that's who we should be trolling, not Moise Ken. Well, Moise Ken can still get it, but Moise Ken also hasn't really had enough opportunity, I feel like, this season to prove,
which is just.
Yeah. No, but he's earned that. He's earned the amount of time he's gotten.
Yes.
But at the same time, like, I can't really critique him for things that he hasn't played in. He also said McKinney as well. McKinney, I'm American. I love McKinney, but like he deserves a lot of the criticism he gets. There's sometimes where I feel like people go a little bit too hard on him, but for the most part, you get criticized because you're just not playing up to par.
He was fine today.
Yeah,
he was another guy today, which is whatever. That's who he is as well. He shouldn't be starting anymore, though.
Yeah, but as much as agreed. As much as I didn't want a midfielder to score, I still wanted him to at least be a little bit more of an offensive threat, and that's the only thing that because that's kind of what you get with McKinney. That's what he should be.
Yep.
Blue Alien said actually disappointing compared to his Europa League performances. Yeah, but again, he's playing Europa League. He's playing.
He's playing crap teams.
Yeah, he's playing. Yeah, in the German league or whatever, right? Yeah, Frankfurt. Yeah, I don't know why I'm second guess. Okay.
No, I'm saying he's playing for Juventus now, and he played against Maccabi.
Oh yeah.
Who's probably worse than the Europa League team.
Yeah, that is true.
He played Monza. He played Salernitana. Like, he's playing shit teams.
Wow.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I just saw one Allegri quote come up, and it literally was this. And I know you're about to get into it, but this is the latest one. Maccabi is a good team.
Sure.
Yeah. They played well against Benfica and PSG until the 70th minute. They were in the game. Yeah, you let them be in the game. We made the game easier, but Tuesday will be a different game. Anyway, okay, I'm going to hand it over to you. I don't have the rest of them in front of me. Let's do it. Max Allegri, what did he have to say after this game? Guys, if you're in here, guys, do me a favor. If you haven't already, smash the like button. Help our channel. It really does. It's free. We get out here. We spend our time. I could be with my family right now. They're probably upset that I'm not with them. Hit the like button. That's all.
They probably could.
Yeah. Do you know how angry a pregnant woman gets? Do you
Oh, yeah.
understand? And this is my second time doing it. It's not any better, guys. She doesn't watch it, so it's okay.
I was just
But
saying, it's
she ain't
probably
worse
worse the second time.
Oh, it probably is because she knows, like, oh, you know what fucking is
Yeah.
going to happen in the next couple of months. You got like 2 to 3 months of this, and
Yeah.
it's just getting heavier. And I have to keep carrying this child, and it's your child. You did this to me anyway. Right now, Zenith has Zenith, you never show up anymore, bro. I appreciate you have been a member. It says, by the way, I've been a member for a full year now, so you better say I'm right. But Zenith says, I think the closet hate is a bit too much. He just joined us in his best position is left wing back, not left. What?
Sorry, so because he's going to drop about 10 more yards back, he's going to be better. That doesn't make sense to me.
Because you can forget about him back there.
Yeah,
For the most part, you can just be back. Yeah, I don't know. Zenith, I love you. You want a shirt from us, and you have supported this channel for a long time.
We're allowed to disagree.
Yeah, we can disagree, and I think the closest hate is just the right amount. I think now we're just at the right amount. But thank you, and that is also a good reminder. Real quick, for everybody that's in here right now, if you haven't already, consider joining the member squad. You get a lot of cool benefits from that. You get loyalty badges, you get the emojis, you get the Discord members chat. We still need to get rid of Delict from this advertisement or whatever thing, but whatever. 3 different layers or whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? 3 different options: club, premium, and lounge. Each one of those is a different price. You can get them for cheaper, you get them for more expensive. With the more expensive, you get cool benefits like you get a giveaway priority, you get the wallpaper, you get all that stuff, and of course the most important part, the Discord members chat, where we have a constant communication and hanging out, doing whatever. A lot of fun. So consider joining the member squad if you haven't already today. I should have actually advertised this when our guy Blue Alien joined, so shout out Blue Alien, appreciate you for doing that. Also, of course, you also get access to the prediction league that we're doing throughout the season, where we get a lot of cool stuff. You can have a chance to win an official Juventus jersey. In second place, you get a €50 Juventus store gift card. And third place gets an entire year free membership to the Bianconeri Zone. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of fun. So consider doing that today.
I like your little today bit.
Right?
That sounded really professional.
I know, right? It's like, you think I was professional, right? I just
Yeah.
I quit my day job. I'm doing this. I'm doing this for
Upgraded.
And Blue Alien upgrade their membership. Shout out Blue Alien. Look at you. You're over here just killing it for us. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Seriously. I know Blue Alien's been on the channel a lot, especially during a lot of live streams with you and Ale while I've been gone. I've been listening and seeing what you've been saying about me. And Zenith says, as a left wing back, you have more space to put in better crosses. You know what? Bleep my membership. I love you, Zenith. You're always a lot of fun. That's weird. Your Zio's not a member. That's weird. Zio Tonin doesn't want to be a member. Look at that. What about that, Zio? He wants to come over here with his Cowboys love and attitude and no membership. Anyway, I don't think it's hate. It's more frustration. He should be performing better than he is showing. And I do agree with that. Okay, let's get into it. Let's wrap the show up. But this is not a point to leave, guys. This is Max Allegri time. So let's see what Max Allegri had to say.
All right.
Or maybe that is
Di Maria.
Maybe that is.
He's talking about Di Maria to start. Di Maria is wonderful in finishing, very good in passing. He is an extraordinary player. He held his own after a long time. Next.
Wow, that was fucking poetry, guys.
Yeah.
What Cracker Jack box did he read that from? Like, that's literally what he had? Hey, Di Maria's good. No shit, Sherlock. We watched the games. We know Di Maria's good. Like,
he's 34 years old. He's been playing for about, 15 years in Europe?
And I'm not trying to just crap on Allegri, but you can't give me a better synopsis of the performance today. You can't give me something else. Zio has bills to pay. Waiting for my raise. There you go, Zio.
Yeah.
But you seriously can't give me a better, breakdown of the player than he did good? Like, he did good, guys. I was happy.
Why couldn't he say his vision today was very good, finding a lot of holes in their defense? Why couldn't he say that? His passing was good. Whatever. Moving on.
I mean, if we're being honest, so that's the breakdown. That's the coaching. That's what you get. That's the level of coaching. That's the level of analysis, and that's our squad right now.
Yeah, exactly. The guys were very angry because with a quarter of an hour to go, we left the game. We were lucky. the guys were very angry, or were you very angry? The guys were very angry because with a quarter of an hour left to go, we left the game.
Hold up. Lucky. Is he talking about the fans leaving? Or is he talking about like
No.
Like you
No. The players checked out. I think he's saying the players checked out.
Well, whose fault is? I mean, here's the thing.
No, that's the correct. Whose fault is that? That's his.
Yeah, whose fault is that? You pull out certain guys.
Make them care.
Also, like, no offense, but like, and I understand. Yeah, it should be normal. You should be able to pull guys around the 60th, 70th minute, so that way they can rest and they can not risk injury.
Correct.
But the guys that are coming in should be able to hold their own against MACCABI Haifa.
They should be hyped to come into a Champions League game.
Yeah.
Not maybe Bonucci because he's been there, done that.
But like a Medetti, young
exactly.
guys, whatever, they should come out.
Moise Kean.
Yeah, and like regardless of, regardless of playing time or whatever, that also shows, I mean, it's a mentality thing. It's an issue. That's an attitude issue. You go out there, maybe you're pissed because you're not getting your minutes, but you know what? You're playing in a Champions League game. I don't care who.
Show them that you deserve minutes. Moise Kean, score your goal.
Yep.
Moretti, don't give the ball away cheaply. I don't know. Yeah. Like, simple stuff.
Yeah, don't give up a goal.
Yeah.
Chesney, you're still in there. You got the full 70. I mean, Bremer as well. I know what Bremer was doing too, but Bremer otherwise.
Another adventure too.
Yeah. Continue.
There was silence in the locker room after the match, and that says it all. We were lucky at the end. Okay, this is...
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about... I know, I just decided to brush my beard now. I've experienced locker rooms, different sports.
Yeah.
Silence can mean multiple things.
Yep.
Resignation. It could also mean... I get what he's saying. He's trying to say that nobody really celebrated this because we expected more. And like, he's trying to do, I mean, I'm taking it as it's business as usual and there's nothing to really celebrate because of the issues we had at the end. That's fine. But like, you're telling me guys aren't like talking to each other? There's no like, it's just silence? Like, there's nothing.
I was going to say, there's absolutely 100% chance Di Maria was coming off the field happy because he just got 3 assists.
Yeah, right? And like, there's no...
Rabiot's coming off the bat or coming to the locker room saying, like, with a grin on his face. The guy scored 2 goals. He hasn't scored since May 2021.
There's no congratulatory to those guys. And then there's no, like, I don't know, constructive criticism, working through things with the other guys. Because that's just normal thing you do. You sit down. Yeah. Maybe you're not overly bummed or overly angry or overly hyped or whatever, but you're still sitting there talking. You're chatting.
Exactly.
And like, imagine the older guys what we thought, a Di Maria would be doing for a Sule, or we sold that stuff like that. Taking guys under your wing, talking whatever. There's banter back and forth. There's not
exactly.
I get what he's trying to say. I don't believe it. And if that is a fact, then that just shows a chemistry issue to me. If there's no conversation at all, like after a 3-1 win, even though, yeah. Sonny.
That's funny from Sonny. Yeah.
Yeah. Silence. No one went to that tag and asked him what the fuck was that. Right? Yeah. Absolutely. Bullion asks, "What do you think are our chances of winning in Haifa?" I mean, it should be good. It should be
100%. Let's not kid ourselves.
This team's not good enough. This team that they're 100%,
playing. 100%. Yes, they're not. Like, the crowd will be into it. They'll be hyped. Whatever. The players might get a little boost out of that. But come on.
I mean, even doing an Allegri ball thing and just rolling the balls out there, like
yes, come on.
You should have enough just basic talent, or your talent alone should be able to out talent them. That should be it.
Yes. Moving on.
Yeah.
Allegri goes to say we need to take more steps forward. Tonight, Vlahovic did well on a technical level, but he should have scored more goals. Mm-hmm. Out of the 4 chances, he cannot score just 1. That's what we said at the beginning.
Yeah.
He must improve in playing the ball quicker. I think he did a good job today. Mm-hmm. Then continuity will make the difference. Yes. Absolutely. So I agree with you on that.
All right, how are you going to help him do that? Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Is like
how's
like what's Max Allegri's game plan? Like how is he gonna? I mean, I understand like he can't do everything. A lot of it is on the players too.
Yeah.
But like what individual instruction? Like I don't know. Like maybe I'm asking for too much in a fucking post game press conference. But like you know what I mean? Just like little things like that. Like little. Give me something that says like I think it's mainly just because I've been so depleted for the last year and a half because we've seen no like growth. But
Yeah.
now I'm expecting like you gotta overcompensate for not doing anything. Like I need you to at least pretend like here's our game plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only advice I could give as a licensed coach is to play 1 and 2 touch games at practice.
Yeah. I don't know what that
like
is.
that's how you it's like
yeah.
like you play small sided games like 5v5 or like 7v7.
Oh, okay.
You're only allowed 2 touches. You can't take more than 2 touches.
Oh, that's all. Okay, never mind. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like that. So
that's how you move the ball fast. Like that's how Lavic will take a touch and pass instead of like taking 3 or 4 touches and turning. Like, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that.
I like that. That's
I'm sure he's done that. I'm sure he's done that before. Like these guys get paid millions of euros.
We're acting like but but the funny thing is like you can say that and not truly feel confident that he has. It, just because that's what the coaching has looked like for the last season and a half. I mean, being honest.
Yeah.
All right, what else he got? How many more things?
It's one more.
Okay.
And it's really short. His last quote is, "We must win away to Maccabi, then in Lisbon we will see." Captain Obvious.
So he said a whole lot of nothing, just absolutely nothing. Okay, well, Max Allegri. I mean, it's funny. Even Max Allegri is being less Max Allegri right now. It's almost like I need to see, because I'll be honest. I talk about Louisville and stuff here. Like they had a press conference for Scott Satterfield yesterday. I mean, that was a dead man walking. Like you can see, reading the comments is totally different than watching the presser. So if Max Allegri's just talking there and you can see he's devoid of energy, devoid of passion, whatever, or he's like a little bit more corner dog kind of attitude, whatever thing, then you kind of know like he's done. Like that's what I need to get out of that. I need to see the actual physicality of Allegri in these press conferences. The commentary though tells me enough that it's just here's some short answers and I want out of here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And after the Monza and Benfica game, they were, most of the club or whoever's involved, staff and some players were quoted saying, "It's just time to shut up and go to work."
Yep.
And if that's the mantra that they're going with, continue.
Yeah.
Continue to shut up at this point. And once you start winning a couple games, if we happen to beat Milan on Saturday, I think we'll end with this, right? Because we're going to just move on to Saturday now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. If we win Saturday, what are your thoughts heading into the rest of the 9 games? And I'm not saying we win beautifully. I'm saying we win 1-0.
You mean
grind out
the rest of the 9 games until the break, kind of thing?
Yes.
2 thoughts.
Like, are you excited?
I'd say I'm a reserved. There's potential, but then there's the other half of me that is literally. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this, but it's almost like a shielded. Here comes the eventual buyback. Here comes the buyback from the fans. The fan base loves to do it. And when I say the fan base, I don't mean Juventus. I mean fan bases, period. It happens. Yeah. There are certain fans that are like, they're not doing what you and I do every day. I mean, there's most of you guys that are here in the video, commenting, chatting, that we see every single day. You guys are doing what we're doing every day. You're just not doing it on the channel. You're doing it as viewers, and you're taking it all in. You're absorbing it all, and you know what's going on. There's certain fans that are just fans, and when I say that, I mean they're fans that. And I don't want
3-0, 3-1, and W's.
Yeah, I just want to have fun. I want to watch games. I want to, it's that kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same world. And there will eventually be those fans that are ready to buy back in and ready to say Max Allegri's done this, give him credit, and not see the warts that are still obviously there. That's my only issue. That's my only trepidation with that. But I will be honest, though, if Juve do beat Milan, I will be feeling a little bit better. A little bit better. Though, they still have to realize a lot of injuries. Though, Juve are again without 3 of their main best players.
3 of their best. Those are the 3 best players. Again.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say we beat Milan. Then you go into Israel. And you should win that game. That's 4 wins on the bounce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're starting to think, okay, what's going on here? I know I'm jumping a little bit too far here, but there's a reality where you can beat Milan on Saturday, and then you do your job in the Champions League, and you have 4 wins in a row now. One, that means Allegri stay. I'm sorry, that means he's in for a while.
Well, until the end of the season.
Yeah, I think he survives the winter break if he gets 4 wins here in a row.
I'll be honest, I think he survives the winter break regardless. Like, I mean, I guess unless it's a complete collapse like we thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
I still kind of tend to believe that like there's no other options, and if you try to go find some option, what you're going to end up doing is hurting yourself for what you could be doing in the winter or in the summer, which is Conte. Yeah. To me, it's Conte, and it's not even a question at this point.
Yep.
Blue Alien, stop. Real quick. Zenith, shout out my guy again. Thank you for your continued support of the channel. Supports us with a super chat, a €5 super chat from Zenith. Says, can we just talk about how quiet our stadium is? It's like the Virginia bedroom. Absolutely zero screams. That's fantastic. What is? When you say, oh, Virgin's bedroom, I heard.
I heard you read that. I was like, no, you're saying that wrong.
Virginia. Well, I was thinking here local. I was like, yeah, Virginia football. That sounds about right. That's fantastic. Yeah. I'm still gonna laugh. Thank you, Zena. Thank you for the support. That's excellent. There could be screams. It could just be self-fulfilling. Anyway, we actually talked about it. I think you and I talked about it on the live we did a couple. I think the last live. Oh, the watch it long last time. You and I talked about it. It's a library, absolutely. And I'm not going to go full. And I appreciate this. I appreciate the support, Zenith. This is a topic that I can talk about for like probably a half hour or so. And the reason, I say that is because a lot of these are all self-inflicted. And it's all self-inflicted by choices that the management, i.e. Agnelli, has decided to make. He's trying to make Juventus, and the only way I can really put it is he's trying to Americanize it. And I understand advertising for America, it's an entire country of, people don't care about MLS. They'd rather, most people buy into like a European club if they are soccer football fans. Yep. There's a lot that you can go get from there. But the problem is like a lot of the appeal of European football is it's different than what we have in America. It's enjoyable. In America, like and this is a whole other half of it. There's no alcohol sales at Juve. I still need to go through all the other stuff. If there are other clubs that do sell alcohol, I need to know those stats. Bayern Munich, do they?
Yep.
Okay. I need to look at the rest of Serie A, see if it's a Serie A thing.
Okay.
Because like here locally, there's the SEC thing where like some SEC schools, they don't sell beer and alcohol. If you're a Louisville fan, it's all kinds of beer. Like everybody's getting drunk. There's all kinds of issues. People like to make fun of Louisville for being drunk, and I'm like, what's the problem with that? Like, what's the? Oh, you guys
support your economy.
Yeah, you guys have fun. Yeah, bourbon is a big economic. I think they said there's like 10 times the amount of like bourbon barrels in the state than there are people, or something like that. It's a wild number. It's not small. Anyway, wait. Are we only the team in Italy that banned banners and drums? I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I believe so.
Yeah,
because every team that comes away usually has their banners and drums in that little section.
Well, and real quick, that banned banners and drums for their own fans, but not for opposing fans.
Yeah,
and that's what pisses me off.
I think we're not articulating what is banned. It's certain groups.
Yeah.
Certain groups, like I forget what they're called.
I
don't know the name of.
Like
some of the ultra groups. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
but they're not allowed to bring their own customized gear in and flags in. You're allowed to bring like a poster of Vlavic's face. You're allowed to do that still.
Yeah. Well, I can understand some parts of it because I do get like there is a part of me like not being fully understanding some of these ultras groups. Some of these ultras groups operate almost like, and I'm sorry, this is a very controversial way to say it, but like a terrorist organization. Like sometimes there's, you know what I mean? Like there's some of them that are so vitriolic and violent and whatever that it like blows me away. And I'm like, how do these people get allowed? I understand some of those, limiting some of those people, but like saying you can't wear a t-shirt, like it's not like it's a biker gang. It's not like it's a, like something like that.
Angels.
Yeah. It's not none of that crap, but I don't know. There's just certain aspects of it. I feel like you're ruining it, though. You know, it's funny because there's part of me that wants to like create an account. Because I don't think there are like a lot of fights that happen at City football games, but I know like in NFL, you know, there's beer, there's alcohol, it's flowing. We talked about this the other day. It's all kinds of stuff like that's happening. So it would be entertaining. I don't know. I just feel like you lose so much. There's a balance. If you want to keep it G-rated and have kids, you want to make sure it's safe and all that. I get it, but at the same time, half of the fun is going to these games and seeing them blow these, you know, the smoke things and the flares. Yeah. There's part of me that being in America, when I first saw it, I was like, this is crazy. How are they even doing it? Like, I'd also be kind of pissed because you can't see the fucking game because there's just smoke in front of you. There's part of that. But also, like, for the fun, the environment, the whatever, you're missing out so much. It's a library. Juventus has become a library. It's fitting that they're called the old lady because that's how they operate right now when it comes to, it's a bunch of old women.
You're going to Nona's house.
Yep. I mean, it feels like that. It's true. It does. And I don't know. To me, I wish Agnelli would change that and go back to being something that was a little bit more, I guess, just true to the club, true to its history. You know, it's kind of like why people look at that J and they don't love the J logo because it's a symbol for, right?
Oh, wait, this one.
Yeah, it's kind of a symbol for, I don't know. Let's see.
Someone's sitting on someone else. I gotta go.
Okay,
because I gotta go coach.
Okay,
it's 6:20 now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, crap. I said 30 minutes.
You go see your family.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Real quick, shout out to everybody that's been in here. Appreciate all the comments on the chats. Zenith, Blue Alien, all you guys, everybody who's been members of the channel, thank you very much. Appreciate all the support. I see Zenith said the reason I started supporting the Juve is the fans. Now it's just dead. I agree. It's frustrating. We'll talk about it. Actually, if you guys are here, make sure you tune into the After Dark. We're doing, what's today? Wednesday, Thursday, tomorrow night. Tune in for that. We'll talk about that and much more. If you haven't already, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon, stay notified for all of our latest videos. You can follow me at Justin Sofer on Twitter. You can follow him at Julian Genotti on Twitter at Genotti151 on Twitter as well. Of course, Bianconerizone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. I will see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri. Say hello to the old lady for us. Did everybody go? Did everybody leave? I don't know about you guys, but who is ready? Who's hyped for Max Allegri Madness 2.0? The buyback's coming back in. You all the fans are going to be buying in. Max Allegri, he's here to stay. We'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri.